and welcome in the first Magical Readathon / Polarthon / Cat Lady Readathon vlog, because yes, in August I'm doing 3 Readathons, but the Cat Lady Readathon, why do I say it weird? Readathon, whatever, is gonna happen on the 13th and 14th, so this vlog is not dedicated to that one. But the first issue I'm encountering with these readathons or whatever is that I don't know what first book to pick. That's not like the biggest issue in the world or whatever, but I still don't know which one to start with, because I feel like the first one will influence the rest of the month, if that makes any sense. I think it will not, but... So it is the beginning of Magical Readathon by G and Polarthon by Jade. So I have a TBR that I uploaded last week. You can check it out if you haven't already. It's a very chunky one, especially because I have books that are... Oh, I have one that's not on the TBR. Maybe I could start with that one, actually. You know, there is a book here that was actually a prompt that I got from Cleo, and it is to read Master of Sorrows. So I might actually start with that one, because I want to buy the Annihilation books because I want them to read them like physically, maybe not on the ebook, so I will do that. And also I want to buy Ordinary Monsters, so I want them physically. I could start with Flashback, which is the next book in the Keeper of the Lost City series, but I feel like I wanted to be closer to the end of the month so I remember everything well, and same for Project Hail Mary. So that leaves me with Master of Sorrows, Norse Child, Scribd Scratch, The Boy, the Wolf and the Stars, and other. I could do maybe like one book for Magical Readathon and one book for Polarthon, and there is one book that is for both. Norse Child. I feel I'm gonna start with that one. Norse Child is for Magical Readathon and Polarthon, so we'll start with that one. That's smart. Introducing the vlog with a book for both Readathons. That's nice, I love it. But let me know what your first book of August is, please. And yeah, that's the beginning of a few vlogs and this vlog. I hope you're gonna enjoy them. I love vlogging and I feel like I got my mojo back, so I'm looking forward to see where it leads us. I hope you're good, I hope you're ready, and I hope August gonna treat you well. So now let's go read something. Hello, I just want to give you an update because I started this one and finished it during the winter sprints with press. It's wild how fast I've read that book, knowing it's like 476 pages. So I fished 4 fish and almost 5. I could almost count 5. I started it 5 hours ago and finished it. I'm just amazed on how much I've read, but this is brilliant. 5 stars. This is a retelling of East to the Sun, West to the Moon. It's a Norwegian tale, so you can read it online for free. Like, just Google it. It's like a tale from Norwegia, and it's brilliant. It's beautiful. So basically it's the story of our main character, Rose, who, you know, she has a mom that's very superstitious because she believes that here, according to where you're facing while you're giving birth, that's gonna define the character and the future of your child. And she wants all her kids to be born like east, west, south, or whatever, but not just north. Like northeast, northwest, okay, but north is really not good because or whatever, you will read it in the story why. And here obviously something happens and she gives birth to our main character, Rose, facing north, and that's pretty much the beginning of everything because she gets involved in some I mean, according to the mom's superstitions, but actually to like some magic and old curse, etc., etc. It's really beautiful. I love that book. It's 5 stars. It's so beautiful. You have like icy scenes and very wintry ones because they're going north and they live in Norwegia and it's winter and there is snow and everything over there, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I loved it. I adored it. I need to just understand what to read next because the original book, I believe, is named West and the second one is East because it is a duology. Then it was reprinted in the UK and they changed the title. So this one is North Child. So I believe North Child is West, and then they should reprint the next book in the series, or they did not, and it's just East that I should pick up, East or West or whatever. So I need to check if, I mean, how to get a sequel or whatever, but apparently it can stand on its own as well. And I would say that yes, I don't really expect like a sequel to that one. It made sense. I loved everything regarding it. The chapters are very short, which helps with the pacing and everything, and you have lots of dialogues. It is made great in case I didn't say it, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and you have many characters. And at the very beginning, what was very interesting is that I felt like we went moving back in time, then in the future, in the present, whatever, because you have different point of views, first person's point of view, and you have like, for instance, the dad telling the story of what happened in the past, then you have a main character in the present, then you have like so many things going on, and I just enjoyed it. It was not like real like multiple timelines or whatever, but more like flashbacks, so telling you what happened, etc. But it was very interesting, so I loved it. I loved it. Thank you so much, Elena, for gifting that one to me. I don't know why, like, I was so scared to actually read it because it was on my TBR since the first edition of Polarthon, so in 2018, if I'm right, and I was so scared to actually not like it, even though I was sure I would like it, and I'm happy I finally read it and loved it. So I'm happy about that. But now we have to find the second book I will need to read. Let's go to my TBR. The second book on my TBR, if we go by order, is this one. So The Boy, the Wolf, and the Stars should be my second book because it's the second prompt for Magical Readathon. So yay! Okay, time to give you some explanation. I'm sorry, it's not a weekly vlog for the first one. It's gonna be a 2-week long vlog for the first vlog of Magical Readathon Polarthon, and it's gonna include then Cat Lady Readathon, which is amazing. It was just like a jumbus, I was about to say, but that's not English. It was just like a jungle, very busy, whatever, with my aunt here. I couldn't read. And then the wedding on Saturday and everything, blah, blah, blah. So I did not read that much. But I cannot remember when I updated you, but I feel like I told you that I was starting this one or not. So I finished North Child and I started this one, which is The Boy, the Wolf, and the Stars. And it is middle grade. I've read 136 pages so far in 2 sprints, let's say. I don't know how long it is. 365, so I still have 230 pages to go. I will read them a little bit more before the winter sprints tonight. Yesterday we had public sprints. They were fun. They were fun. We planned things and everything. It was all over the place at times, but we really had fun. So thank you everyone who was there. It was really good. Yes, I'm gonna continue reading this one, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I am enjoying it. So far it's giving me that 4-star vibes kind of thing. It's basically a story of a boy who lives with someone who kind of adopted them, and he has a fox, and apparently there are some kind of magic, people with magic, etc. But there are also like shadow creatures, like night creatures or whatever, that the people are considering as like very, like that's a bad thing, and they are cursed and whatever. And apparently they have always seen our main character as a cursed child because he was left or found in that forest when the night creatures are or whatever. But it's very interesting because there is like some kind of like tale, like a folklore, you know, a folk tale or whatever. And in order to resolve the situation, you have to believe or not, if you believe in that folk tale or not, and just follow the clues in order to make everything better again. I cannot say more because spoilers, but I love that there is some kind of like, it's not like a prophecy or a legend or whatever. It's like very, like it's a tale that have been talked about and mentioned and passed from generation to generations, and now something is happening, and apparently it's not just tale, it's reality, and they have to go and explore and do some things to find things that were stolen in the tale and everything. And I really do love that vibe. So I'm enjoying it, so I will continue it. And Mooney wants to say hello. Mooney? Mooney? Mooney, Mooney, Mooney? Mooney? No, she doesn't. But yeah, I will talk to you later. 2 hours later, I have not read anything, whatever. But I'm making myself some food. So these are some crispy sticks or whatever, vegan rice. But I just got a parcel, so I wanted to open it with you. It's nothing fancy. It's like deodorant, but not a parcel. Like, you know, I'm not a purple person, but I do like the package, except that it is a bit big for what's in it, I think, unless I remember wrong what I've ordered. My food, not burning, that's fine. So let's open this. So, in German, okay. I will practice my German. I will do that. Okay, so, usually it comes like, that's probably because I ordered these little sticks this time, because usually it just comes in like a green little package like here with all 3 recharge, because I have like the deodorant. So this one is coconut and vanilla, and I just love it because you can just put it in the container and everything is biodegradable. Is that in English? You know, you can put it in the regular trash, the trash with all the food and whatever. So this one is also coconut and vanilla, but for sensitive skin. This one, where is there is none. But wait, which one is this one? Oh, mint and aloe vera. Let me just turn my food here. Okay. And then I bought, for the first time, I'm trying these mini sticks. So this one is fresh cotton and sea salt. Also like the same brand. I will link it down below. This one is jasmine and mandarin blossom. And this one is coconut and vanilla. Ooh, very subtle. I love it. And how do you do that? Oh, so you press here. Okay, makes sense. So you press on below. Also, same material, you can recycle it and everything. I just love that. At home, the gym, or in the well, we've got you. I love it. I love it. Jasmine. Oh, very, I'm very sensitive to smells, but these always work for me because they're very like natural. And I love it. I love it. So yeah, that's it. Hello. So I'm in the middle of like winter sprints, but I needed to tell you a few things. First, thank you so much, Maximus. Like, I was not expecting to get anything in the mail, and then the delivery guy was like, hey, I got a parcel for Natasha, and I was like, what? Who? What? And I opened it, I was like, I was not expecting it, and it's perfect because I need to read it this month. So thank you so much. You're so sweet, so sweet. like enjoy the book. I'm doing a Goodreads challenge and finish this book. I'm sure you'll love it. Cheers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love that cover, but also the feel of that cover. You know, when it's a bit velvety, I just love it. It's a gorgeous book to add to my collection. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you. And it came in that little pouch. It's so cute. Thank you so much. You truly didn't have to, but I really appreciate it. And then I actually finished the book. So this is the second book I'm finishing for the whole thing. So the first one being The Snow Child, blah blah blah, and this is the Boy, the Wolf, and the Stars. I'm giving it 4 stars because I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy the easy side of the story. It's very middle grade-ish, and I enjoyed reading about it. Some things were like sad and made me feel, and the story in general and everything, the lot of action and everything. It's not English, but we don't care. I just loved it. I just really enjoyed it, and I read it in no time, and now I want a little fox named Nyx. You know, just a little cute animal companion to add. So yeah, if you are into middle grades and you're looking for a book with an animal companion, maybe fox, that one is definitely for you. So I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed following Bo and Nyx and the whole wolves and stars and witch and dark creatures, etc. I really enjoyed reading it. So 4 stars. Now I am supposed to read Ordinary Monsters because I need to read a book with ravens on the cover or in the title or something. But the thing is that, I don't know if you saw it, but Pris just launched her book club named Tackling Tomes, and she will be like reading tomes, so books over 500 pages, every couple of months. So in September and October, the book that she picked is actually Ordinary Monsters. So I want to change. I want to keep Ordinary Monsters for October so I can participate in the live show without forgetting everything that I've read about the book. You know what I mean? So, or I'm sure of myself and tell myself that I'm going to remember everything, or I switch books and I feel like switching books will be a better option. So I don't know what to read now, because I've checked all my books, like my TBR here or the TBR that I have over there. There is nothing with like crows or whatever, unless you want to count maybe this one, which I'm not sure. But you know, on this one, dearly the birds, and I don't know what birds, so we could say these are ravens or crows or whatever, but I'm not sure. So I honestly don't know if that would count, but that would be a good excuse to actually get that one done. I mean, read. But also, I kind of want to reread Six of Crows now, because I asked on Instagram who my fictional boyfriend should be, or partner should be, and Daniela kindly reminded me that I actually already fell in love with Kaz from Six of Crows, and now I kind of want to reread it and be a fan girl again, you know what I mean? So do I read this one or do I read Six of Crows? I don't know, but I think like I should just think on it and start the sequel of Annihilation to Annihilation, because I really want to read that one. So I feel like that's what I'm gonna do. Wow, that was a lot of babbling, but it's hard for me to make choices, to make decisions. I'm a Libra. That's just an excuse I should be able to take to make choices, whatever. But I feel like Six of Crows or this one. I know a lot of you will say this one because I've already read Six of Crows. But boyfriend. Would that be cheating in the ravenous dark? I guess I would be cheating, right? But it has Raven in the title. I'm not gonna lie, I'm failing at this one because it's actually Saturday. I cannot remember the last time I updated you, but it was a long time ago. And I was supposed to start Master of Sorrows. Did I tell you that I finished North Child? Yes, I feel like I did. And I was supposed to start this one here, which I have not. Why? because I finished all the episodes of Big Bang Theory. Then I watched all new and final 8 episodes of Lock and Key. And I played Animal Crossing. So I did pretty bad with that. I still need to film some videos or whatever, but I'm gonna do that next week when it's like colder. But this weekend is actually happening the Cat Lady Readathon that Liene created. So I will probably read some books just dedicated to that this weekend. So we have Brisinger, which is the 3rd book in the Aragon series, and also 2 other books that I need to get as ebooks because it's late to get them physically. So that's what I'm gonna do. And also, I don't know if I told you that here, but Pax got me this book. Thank you so much again. Like, we're reading it for the Howling Pack, so it's perfect and it's beautiful. I love the cover. I love it. I love that so hardback. It's beautiful. This is my TBR for the month, and it's already the 13th. Do you think I'm gonna succeed? No. No. But yeah, I'm just gonna relax at the bed. Just got back from a walk with Mooney. I'm all white. Why? And it's freaking hot today. So. Hello, you falling camera. I need to buy a new tripod. I hate those jobby whatever with the big balls. Second time I bought one and I don't know why. And Mooney thinks I'm talking to her, so she's like waving her tail here. Hello, baby. Hello. What's up? It's hot. Yeah, so I mean I'm gonna give you some kind of update on everything I've done, but it's not that much because the heat got me. I just got back from my grandparents, but yesterday I did manage to read the Traveling Cat Chronicles, and for some reason I wasn't expecting something to be that sad. It's beautiful, it's heartwarming, but as much as it is like heartbreaking because of something happening in it. But I felt like it was really well done, and there are not that many chapters in that book, and I listened to the other book, which was like 6 hours long or something like that at normal speed, so you can really fly through it. And each chapter was actually some kind of different journey for our 2 main characters, and I really enjoyed it. Like, if you love animals, this might talk to you. In a whole other level, I would say, because it was really beautiful to see the bond between a cat and his owner, and it's really beautiful and heartbreaking, which I was not realizing at the beginning of the book. But I finished it. So then I was supposed to or start Brisinger or read The Cat Who Saved Books, so library or something like that. But honestly, all I feel like doing is watch something and sleep, because that heat, I'm not okay. Or draw a little bit on... Oh, okay, so the cat is here. So I think that Mooney keeps looking at the cat to make sure that Diesel doesn't come closer to me, and that's why she's like waving, being like, hey, pay attention to me, not to the cat, because she's a bit jealous. And in case you didn't know, that's the only cat she allows. No other cat can exist in Mooney's bubble. So it's always a bit challenging when we see other cats outside when we walk, because she doesn't like them. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna draw something. I'm gonna show you if I do something interesting. It's been a long time since I drew something like a landscape or whatever, or just something bigger than just like some kind of doodle or cute animal or whatever. I want to try to do something else, which I really miss, because the thing when you are like on social media or on YouTube or whatever you do is because you have to do it for something specific. And there are many things that I love doing everything I do, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it feels like every single one of your hobbies became like a chore of some kind. Do you say chore? Core of some kind? I don't know if that makes sense. The heat is talking, so I will talk to you later.
So good morning. Good morning. We're ready to go outside? That's what you want? You want to go outside? Yes, you do. Oh, Mimi. It's Monday, wolves. So I should wrap up this vlog and start another one and pray for that one to be better. But I feel like it's gonna be better because I'm already like changing my TBR. I have a buddy read that I'm starting today, and it's exciting. Huh? Yeah, I know. We're gonna go. We're just updating the wolves. But yeah, so that's it for this vlog. I don't know how it's gonna look like, but I hopefully it will be watchable. Oh, I love you, baby. Winnie's my baby boo. You're my baby boo. Oh boy. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm gonna try to do better and to make them more interesting and everything. That's it, I guess. Let me know what you've read last week, how you did, if you're happy or not with the book, like if you enjoyed it. Oh my gosh, it's too early, I don't make any sense. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Well, thank you so much for watching this. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to be a part of the pack. Talk to me in the comment section as usual, and until next time, take care. Bye.